What up, what up, what up? What's going on? It's your boy Mel. It's time to give out the S.Y.A.D of the week. Now the S.Y.A.D is a segment I do each and every Saturday where we tell the stupidest person that week too.
Man, sit your ass down.
And I got an amazing candidate for you today. When you see this road, it's about to go down. That means I'm about to say something pretty controversial. Gonna say something to step on some people's toes. If you got sensitive ears, keep listening, because you may learn something. Guys, if you don't know me, I'm a guy I like to, ruffle little feathers here and there. I think I'm called. I gotta be honest. I think I'm called. Part of my calling is to humble people a little bit, to bring people back down to earth, make people see themselves in a mirror. And that's what I did actually this week, guys. And I had a very interesting conversation and kind of took a wrong turn with this lady named S.Y.A.D Nicole. Now, I don't know if it's her real name or not. How come I always get into it with people with ugly names? I know my name ain't all that, but her name real ugly. I don't know what a S.Y.A.D is. I don't know what the word it is. I'm hoping it's a made up name. Now, me and this lady went back and forth on Facebook just the other day this week, and it made no sense to me. But I'm gonna let you guys be the judge. Let's get into that conversation. Get ready to laugh your butt off. Let's get it. All right, people. We got Miss S.Y.A.D Nicole, whatever I said her name was. Now, guys, I have a theory, a couple different theories that are all going to apply to Miss S.Y.A.D here. First and foremost, she's an extremely educated woman. As you can see, she studied Masters of Social Work at University of South Carolina. Studied Doctor of Social Work at Walden University. Studied Bachelor of Social Work at S.Y.A.D State University. Now you got this saying out there that black women are the most educated women or most educated people in the world. Well, you first of all, no shade, but you can see what type of schools they go to, first of all. It's always the A&T, the HBCU, ain't no wrong with that. That's where you want to go. But that's typically where they at. The VRI, all this stuff. That's first and foremost. But secondly, they don't mention that black women are also the most single women in the world. And honestly, I believe the degrees have a lot to do with it. Some of the worst women to be with are educated black women. She's gonna prove it here, guys. Let's take a look. Now look at this. This is a couple pictures of her. She ain't that bad of a looking woman. I mean, especially look like for her age. She looks mid-40s. Sorry. They say black don't crack, but, Oh! What is that? Oh, my God. I don't know. And this the post, guys, that got me and her going at it. She says, my ideal husband will be God-fearing, good-looking, have great sex, be smart, loyal, wants to be married, and have one child. I prefer men with no kids, but if you have kids, they need to be respectful. I don't care about height. He just has to be taller than me. He gotta be able to take care of himself by himself. A great communicator, respects women, and love his woman. Have a life with me and his own friends. And thou cannot be thotty. And he must be fun. Now, guys, if you have never seen nothing like this, let me make you guys aware. Black women, majority, I'm not going to say all, have a tendency to want the Renaissance man. I mean, they have a tendency to want everything that everybody wants. Who don't want a man to be like this? Who don't want their spouse to be the perfect person? This lady just described the perfect person and make it seem like she just got this great criteria that is only secluded for her. So, I had to respond, and that's where it went down. I used to Mr. Squidward gif saying, wake me up when I care. Because I don't give a care. I'm sure most people don't either. But she responded, that's why you by yourself. Laughing emojis. And I said, are you sure about that? She said, yes. And I said, then someone should tell my wife of 13 years that. And she said, child, she ain't happy. You're not either. Your attitude is terrible. Married on paper if you're married. I said, try again, dear. She said, I'm correct. I said, don't put your emptiness on us. She said, never empty, love. You are miserable. Look at your responses. None of them are positive. Negativity comes from unhappiness. I responded, positive is relative. Depending on what side of the argument you are on. You, my friend, are speaking on something that you have zero information on. Then she says the most famous line in Black history, I'm a great judge of character. You're miserable and negative and immature. I said, so am I. Sure, if you are, I am too. You are an educated woman that will never be in a fulfilled marriage because it's all about you. And she said, honey, I will when I meet a man who's mature. My boyfriend now is immature like you. That's exactly why we're not married. I'm not pressed for marriage. Remember this line, guys. I'm not pressed for marriage. This should be marriage. Been engaged before. I'm successful. See that? I'm successful. That's what matters to me. Keep reaching. This will have to let her butt have it a little bit. I said, I bet every dime I have that you will be saying this same thing in 10 years. And she said, I can care less. I'll be happy with a big bank account. I'm telling you guys, it's a reason. Anybody that's over 30 years old that's single or not married or never been married, it's a real reason for that. And I'm not saying some people don't choose to wait it out, but this lady, I'm gonna prove to you guys in a second that she's desperate to be married. But she said, I'm on business number 6, which you know they ain't no lucrative businesses. I have sex when I want. Make you a hoe. No, I'm just playing. And I don't need a full-time headache. You are the headache. So I says, right. Ha ha ha. And so I'm at this point, I'm very, very, very fairly entertained. So I invited her on the show. I said, can we please continue this conversation on my YouTube channel? I would even invite my wife to the conversation. This would be gold. And again, she hit me with the child bye. You don't have a wife. You lonely bye. I'm working. So I sent her a YouTube link for a husband and wife tag video my wife did a couple years ago. Now, let me show you guys. First of all, let me show you how this will never stop. Why women like her will always do this, and when they always will seem like they're in the right for what they're doing. It's because of dudes like this. I'm the only dude in the comment section that called her out on her BS. Look at what the other guy said. I ain't gonna read it. It's so pathetic. You can read it yourself. But that's why women like this will always put out posts like this, because they always gonna be some simp dudes trying to come in the back door, falling for the thirst trap, falling for a woman that's showing desperation, just want attention. This is stupid. And she filibustering them, and I don't know if that's the right word to use at that time. She making them feel good by hearting their messages and, making them, just making it sound like she interested in them. Then they get in her inbox, then she gonna complain about dudes being in the inbox. This is a revolving door of stupidity in the black dating game. She needs somebody like me to tell the truth. They don't want nothing from her. I don't want to be with you. Even if I was single, I won't be with you. She needs somebody like me to, humble her a little bit. And that's what I did. But let me show you guys the proof that this woman was 100% desperate to be married. So y'all remember a couple seconds ago when she said, I'm not pressed to be married. What did I highlight right there for you guys? If you guys can catch it in the first time you saw her bio. Hashtag future wife. Who in the world put hashtag future wife in their bio? First of all, that sounds pathetic. Future wife? That sounds super pathetic. But who put that in their bio if they're not pressed to be married? Okay, that's one thing. Let's keep going. Now, I'm not even going to read these. I'm just going to allow you guys, you can pause it, rewind it and pause it to read all these posts. These are all from the same day that I read the other posts that I responded to. Every one of these posts has something to do with relationship and about her, what her man will be, or giving advice to women about men. I'm telling you, she's desperate mode. And this is her idolizing Keisha and Gucci. And despite everything I just showed you guys, there will still be men that will try to holler at this woman from this day forward. And that's fine. Whatever floats your boat, that marriage will not last more than 3 years. I promise you that. But at the end of the day, this woman has proven a fact and proven my theory that I love to talk about. Educated black women are dangerous people. I'm sorry. Because they self-centered. They fully focus on themselves. And it's not 100% their fault. I mean, you got parents that raised them to fully focus on themselves. More often than not, you got single moms that telling them don't worry about no man. So how you switch that off when you really want to be a man? When you really want to be with a man. You really want to be a future wife. How you switch that off when your whole life you've been told it's all about you. Get yours. And if y'all can see in this photo, if you look at her shoes, them red bottoms. So any man that get with her, you heard that list she talked about earlier, forget that. You're going to have to be able to buy her red bottoms. I'm telling you, man, this is the most dangerous woman to date. I feel sorry for any man who tries. She said she with a man now, saying he ain't man enough. No, well, lady, you man enough. You too much of a man for him to compete with. All right, guys, you saw it. We went to war. You saw how it ended. You guys tell me in the comment section below. Who won? Was it me or Miss Ashley? But guys, as we know, I had no real bad intent with this. I'm really all about humbling people, make people see the error of their ways, because we all got room to grow. It's not about her, it's not about me, it's about a message that we all need to really learn from our mistakes in order to progress and move forward. And that's something, Miss Ashley, I hope you learn.
Man, sit your ass down.